when I really took it serious. I choose a genre and then created the podcast, the uploading the episodes.
No, one thing that I'm picking up from this story and I'm keeping it with you, as gents, there is the phase where it's either you want to be a rapper or you want to be a DJ. It's a clean work or kind of maybe DJ, okay, I want to be that guy, I want to be like Shims, I want to be like Black Coat, or etc.
Yeah. So, I wouldn't like.
Okay. I'm shining, but I'm just like cooling down.
Yeah.
Alright. Hello, family. If you're watching this episode and you don't like it, share it. It's probably turn it for the next person. Stick around for the next one. It's probably for you. Just kidding.
Yeah, we're back at it like we're chasing Beanie Maverick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On this episode, who you got, my guy? Can you just introduce the nigga for us?
I kind of feel like he needs to introduce himself so he can, do it better
than us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, igama lami Infinite, yabo. I'm a DJ, a drummer, producer, and a podcaster. Yeah. So I release mixtapes once a month. Yeah, like each first Saturday of each month. So yeah.
Where can we go to actually check your mixtapes out and all that?
They
to the other details and stuff.
Or they are on thingy. Hear This and also on Pixel Train.
Okay.
So yeah.
Hope you got the names
there. Just before we continue, I just want to give a shout out to Team's event.
Oh, yeah.
Team's event, like they really helping out you good DavinciGalore.
Yes.
DavinciGalore. They actually sponsored us with a dope, comfortable couch. Like we're sitting here comfortably, and it's all because of them. So shout out to Spirit Posha. We really appreciate it, man. Just don't stop. Do it for the rest of Hendrina. But then okay, because with them boys, we're doing our thing. We got it like freely.
Yeah.
Understand? So no I would now it was what's what I'm so yeah. So yeah,
sponsor. Yeah.
So shout out to you moms. And we really appreciate it.
Yes.
So yeah, back to infinity.
Yes, sir.
Back to infinity. So my guy, I just wanna know what's DJing mfethu baqala phi and baqala kanjani and why when I decided ukuthi yabona my sekufika about DJing.
Where do I start? So into le yaqala like a while back, yabo. So as growing up eKasi, we used to jiggle around the visual DJ, yabo. So mina ngikhule vele nama-chance. My cousin wami mostly majita, yabo. So we used to battle, yabo. Like battle nge-visual DJ. So I used to always come out best. One. Yabo? Injalo. Cool. So fast forward, my other cousin, Umshumo. Shout out to Umshumo.
Shout out to you, dog. Shout out to you, man.
So Umshumo was really an inspiration, into being a DJ,
Sure.
So Umshumo took this thing very serious. Where ended up being a DJ, like late, like early boma ngathini, boma 2011. So yeah, like way back. So about DJ, so ngihamba naye emagig, I was really young, so bengibaleka endlini, yabo. So yeah, so Umshumo like ngihlale ngiladuze kwakhe, yabo. Show me ntanga like ntwana senza so lana DJ so na, this is how you think a crowd, yabo. Ufunda so a crowd if they're not feeling you, yabo.
Mhm.
So this thing ngifunde igcine yangisebenzela namanje. So you have to read the crowd, yabo. Usually abanye o-DJ they come with the thingy, what's this thing? I-playlist ukuthi I'm gonna play these songs, yabo. So usually abantu bathi ungachange i-playlist, but then you must read the crowd. Ubone ukuthi are they feeling what you're playing?
Are they reacting?
Yeah, kumele ube ne-backup ukuthi okay, now since the crowd is not feeling me, I think elevate nyana, yabo.
Sure.
So he taught me all of that. Namanye machita, yabo. Uthi hayi, no machi. So I ended up namsengicala ngidlala, yabo. But then they would just sneak me in nakucalwa nyana, yabo.
Sure.
Because I was still young, because they own a village would have trouble, yabo.
Right.
So yeah, that's when it started. Then it grew. So it eventually kicked in, I think, when was it? 2019.
2019.
So I was like, ish.
Yeah,
I was like, ish, let me do this. Let me take this thing serious. That's when I started a podcast. Hence you asked. So the podcast, so sicabanga into eyi-one isinomshumo, like my brothers. But ish, fit. I was thinking of something. Let's start something. So we were inspired by about Oscar Mbo, or Ezra. So like they had a podcast called Golden Boys.
Golden Boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was actually Ashmed Ao. Yeah, so they used to release a mixtape. Yeah, so I fade at no the idea, let's release a mixtape. But then it was like any genre. I was like, nah man, let's choose like a certain genre. So it's gonna be on our podcast. So I choose a genre which is a genre like we both love, which is like deep house, like a rock deep house. Yeah. So I choose a genre and then created the podcast, the okay, boom boom boom. I was more on uploading the episodes and whatnot. So yeah, that's when I really took it serious.
That's dope, bro. That's dope. No, one thing that I'm picking up from this story and I'm keeping it with you, as gents, it's not what you. There is a phase where it's either you want to be a rapper or you want to be a DJ. Because now I remember, dog, like the time I got my first PC, being the FL Studio, in the DJ, is club, club, yeah, whatever it is, whatever it is. I had that on my PC, bro. I was like, let me try it. Luckily, okay, unfortunately, it didn't work for me. Understand? But then we got to Infinity, Joe. Who's doing the most? Oh, I also want to know what's the name of the podcast?
It's called Rush Hour Addictions.
Rush Hour Addiction. Make sure that you check it out.
Subscribe.
And subscribe.
Is it on YouTube as well, or is it on Spotify?
Nah, it's on thingy. Hear This and Pixel Dream.
Okay.
Make sure you check it out.
To the most people, please. Your support will be very, very appreciated.
Very much so.
Very much. It's
2011.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck on that. Like, yo, this is like a decade, and plus some years, 13 or 13 years that you've been in this industry. I mean, what's like one of those biggest things that you've learned throughout? Okay, some of my challenges, that you kind of like faced within that phase, this 13-year phase.
So, ngathini music kumele wazi mfethu, kumele wazi story sakho, yabo. Kumele wazi ukuthi, and I really advise ukuthi now ufuna ukuba u-DJ, like you wanna be an upcoming DJ, what. So you must know your story and choose a certain genre. Ungazuba, yabo. That's like the advice I would give to u-DJ ofuna ukuba, yabo. Like ama challenges yo As up high, but like I can name a few, but then it's
Yeah.
up high. So like it gets like it gets depressing, should I say? If you want ama gigs, and then you don't get them. Exposure now ish, ngifuna ukudlala. Like you have so much music that you wanna dish out to the people bakuze. Yabo? Like you have something dope ongayi contributed to the music. Yabo edlalwayo ekasi or wherever. Yabo? But then I might get into trouble, but then there's a lot of gatekeeping in my clubs. If Untwana doesn't feel you, yabo.
Same shit that you telling gatekeeping.
And cutting it.
My gatekeepers, yeah.
Yabo. So if you feel Untwana, maybe a resident, then angeke usithole slot. Yabo. So it's a problem you see as you face, even if you can be however dope, yabo.
Yeah.
But then as long as umntwana angakufili, if ane beef now,
Forget it. Yeah.
You won't get a chance. Like lento lena yenzeki maybe la kasi kuphela.
Everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, true.
Yabo. So like you can have your things like zibe grand, wazi ukuthi image yakho grand, yabo. Music in grand, like mixing sharp, but then akuvalele angitholi. So that's the biggest like challenge, yabo. Yeah.
Like that's one thing I'm noticing about this industry, because one of our previous guests was also a DJ and a producer. Shout out to Utelen. He said Utelen was like, bro, there's a lot of like gatekeepers. Even though I'm willing to pay for free. Free of charge. Yeah. No, because Utelen, no, let's just be honest. Utelen is blind, dog. Like, yeah, okay, and he's I'm a piano DJ and a piano producer. Oh boy, like he's doping away with you play you ingoma yakakabza right now, ne?
Yeah.
Bese makuphela yakakabza kudlale yakhe, you still think ukuthi yakakabza. That's how dope he is. But still, no matter what, yo guys, I'm willing to pay for free.
Yeah.
Bamvalele tamani.
Yeah, in general, like I can mention like my other friend who King Pack, yabo. From around there. So untwana naye blind. Like we've worked on some projects. So another thing, Nami, I get to studio and like I released a single earlier this year. So angisimnandi, I don't know, like angisimnandi producing, but then they help me here and there, yabo.
Yeah.
So untwana naye njengoba usho ukuthi if like I can bump his song like after maybe we recording, yabo. Ngilalelisa ingoma yakhe uthi yabani le ngoma le, who's this, yabo. Ngitshela ukuthi mjidala kasi, you wouldn't believe, because gatekeeping mfethu.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know yourself.
You don't need to name drop.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Peck, man. Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. So yeah, man.
That's the biggest challenge, obviously. That is the biggest challenge.
Gatekeeping, yeah.
Because like that's where the bread is. That's where you get your money as well. And yeah, more for some of them that like let's say as Pumbis or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pumbis, by the way.
Yeah.
Baba, your player. I'm not saying Kapumbis specifically. Wherever it is, I don't know. Guys, don't come up. I'm not saying you're big. See, there's somebody obviously that's gonna be because we are okay nakona when you're making money from this nakona and imagine money beef. Okay.
Ngingene and njengoba usho ukuthi akusika Pumbisi, hayi si grand majensi kasi, yeah. Si grand, just that being highlighting indaba ukuthi
this is
what's happening.
Yeah. So
again, Pumbisi. Whoever who's within that club, yeah, ngisho gatekeeping because I've never played. I'm not even a DJ, guys. I don't know nothing. So please,
Yeah, I'm a chance a cream.
yeah.
So
It's cool.
Yeah.
If they're good, then
I'm not grand about you. Like I can also use myself as an example, dog. I also mentioned on my episode on the podcast with you, bro. I mean, my first ever big event where I took pictures was Kapumbis.
Exactly.
You understand? And
yeah,
hence I was the youngest nigga.
Yeah.
So shout out to Pumbis one more time.
yeah.
One other thing I'll say, just to add on this, because I'm feeling all the guilty. I wouldn't have been giving him shout outs if Matiwa being nice with Jackie.
Yeah.
So, because now I know with it, from my side, I haven't heard of anybody complaining about his gatekeeping or anything. I'll still give him a shout out. So, shout out to you, my guy.
Yeah, just to add on that, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like my last gig, being Pukekon. So yeah, shout out to you.
I'm fair too.
Shout out to him. Shout out to the residents there. Yeah. So even other places, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, you mentioned Utusha, like a balcony mix type of vibes. Have you ever had like a whole balcony mix in the sense of like you know, when I don't know, you know how those setups
Major
usually,
leagues, yeah.
type of vibes.
Yeah. It was nothing like really nothing major because just a recorder. We didn't record the crowd.
Okay.
Yeah. The video is out on YouTube. Even though it's not that long. So because we're just testing the waters. Something is coming out soon. Yeah, bro. So yeah, go on YouTube. It's @_infinite essay live mix. So if you wanna check it out,
Yeah, make sure that you check it out, guys.
Yeah.
So I also wanna know, growing up, it's a cream kwakho, khona maybe DJ obhekela kuyo ukuthi yabo, I wanna be that guy. I wanna be like Shims. I wanna be like Black Coffee, etc.
Yeah. So Mina, I wouldn't like to look up to people like far.
Yeah.
Like ngizana nokuba realistic, but then not limiting myself at the same time.
True. Yeah.
So
Powerful words. Yeah.
me, I used to look up. Hence, I mentioned I'm a Golden Boys. So I'm a chance like there used to be a group ish, but unfortunately, Bashugan. So Machita forgot the number. So there were guys Abashama mixtape, as I said. So they were dealing with deep house, which I love so much. And I love all like other genres. I'll call myself a music lover, not a deep house DJ. So yeah. So I really F with music. So
he really fucks with music.
Say it, man.
So growing up like in nature, the talent I used to look up to about Oscar Mbo, which is big now. He's big. Bo Ezra, DJ Lou. Yeah. Basically Golden Boys. Yeah. So obviously, if you're a DJ and you're from South Africa, you can't skip the legends. Abo Shimza, Black Coffee. Yeah, man. Those are the people who us inspired with it. Even if you're from Kasi, you can
still make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oskido, yeah.
Hotman level,
yeah. Even though now he's big on TikTok, but
he's big on TikTok.
Yeah.
Don't you ever find yourself talking about TikTok? Don't you ever find yourself like also making some TikTok videos just to grow your audience? Because apparently TikTok kind of
one of the best to market yourself.
Have you ever done that? Something like that?
No, like I do have TikTok, so I've uploaded a few videos. So I'm not really a big TikTok fan, but then your Nea Caesar, because it's where it's at.
Yeah.
So My challenges nah. Dance challenges nah, but then maybe content nyana.
Yeah.
Me teaching somewhere.
Yeah.
Just to maybe,
Showcase,
yeah, somebody might see me there and be like, hey, wanna book this guy, So yeah, it may influence it by. So people get paid from TikTok.
So,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
true. Okay, you're a DJ, you're a deep house DJ.
Yeah.
I want to know, maybe, is there any event that is ungayifaka kuma highlights uthi yabo leya event le hayi, that was the one le ngadlala kuyo, that was the one?
Yeah. So, man, shout out to Tlogi, shout out to UKG Kagiso, man.
Mkabateli.
Mkabateli.
Kagiso Mkabateli.
Makabate. Yeah,
Yo, my
Kagiso.
bad.
Kagiso Makabate.
Yeah, big shout out to her, man. Still
Yeah,
meet him on a pod. Yeah.
So like, the event there might sound small for someone, but then, okay, I've played in like big events, Pretoria, where there were A-listers and stuff. But then, intabayenza my chance. Like the first social market,
where there was KO.
Yeah.
Hey, so that one is for the books, but it's I don't want.
So like, listen, okay, big me mix up with the thingy time slot uthi ubandlalo skatla. So I mean, I was supposed to play, I think 9, So okay, like Naifil Sakumbula figure early,
Yeah.
So they call me and they're like, hey nigga, you must pull up.
Lapho George randomly and atazakala.
No, like I was on the lineup.
Okay,
Then they were like, hey, nigga, you must pull up. You must rock now. Because it's a change the time slot. So I got on the event. How? KO is performing. I thought maybe usually a performer about 1, 2.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like a performer. And I got to the stadium. You're like, hey, nigga, you're playing
Right
next.
after.
Yeah, yo. Like, how am I supposed to
because actually the crowd it's still, so now you need to keep up that same energy.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I was like, hey, like I'm full kulumamanga, like I was scared. I was like, should I chicken out? Should I?
Sink or swim, my guy. Sink or swim.
I was like, man, this is my moment. Let me take it. So right after Ehla, and then, okay, God, man, this thing is again. Should this guy could feel my energy with this guy is scared. Like shout out to Utsulu, Utichiga, and KO. So it was like, my guy, relax, you got this.
Yeah. Imagine being told by Itichega KO2. Relax, dog, you got this. Imagine, bro.
Yeah. So like, got on, rocked. And the rest is history. I rocked. I even was joined by Utingi Chilex. Shout out to Chilex.
Shout out to him.
I was like, hey, pull up. Like he pulled up and Asmangen, because he could see with that and pet. So that's my highlight.
Yo, kissing and guys in shirt.
So yeah, that's my highlight.
Like we're chasing Beanie Maverick.
Yeah, so yeah, that event was like, it's my highlight so far.
I saw shout on team, dog. Like he highlights like us, dog. Really. Like he said it himself.
Yeah.
No, said it himself. No, Tabang said it himself. Exactly. On that same day, the first social marketing teams, like it created a lot of opportunities for Abantaba like us to showcase what they got. Understand? In terms of teaching, emceeing, fashionist, whatsoever. So yo, shout out to Kagiso, my guy. Don't stop.
Don't forget to Tlogi. Yeah.
And Tlogi, which I'm not familiar to the rest of the niggas, but yeah, shout out to all the niggas.
Yeah. Shout out to all the the organizers.
Production
Yeah,
management of it.
it's really a dope thing that they do. Yeah, hope we see another one soon. Yeah.
Yo, bro, they better drop it because like say Patrick Taylor, we planning with Azini. Well, as soon as we hear the dates, let's keep out. Yeah, let's keep out.
Yeah.
That's like literally a highlight of Draw Ocean, I would say. Most of my guests that we have had on the podcast. One thing I want to know is now, I know she's what the nerves got you.
Yeah.
I want to know what is it that you do to yourself? Like, do you something you go crazy, you go, or maybe
I'm about to go on stage and I'm never.
Because it could be a safe haven type of vibe. So I want to know, Uti, what are the steps that you kind of like take also your performer when you're nervous and stuff?
So like, yeah, not to offend any religion or whatnot. So I pray, yeah, like I prepare myself in tandas, like backstage. I literally said a prayer. I was like, not like loud. I was like, ish, my God, please. Like my prayer when I get on stage is, let me not be myself, but you must come, ever. I'm like, how can I say, like, you must be, yeah, you must be there before me. Me now, I should come
after you.
Yeah. So like that really helps me because after Tandazile, man, you feel some confidence. I'm doing this. So yeah, like prayer. And another thing, if like me not have a weird thing I do, yeah, when I get on stage, like I look at 5 people, like 5 people, the one in front, the one far right, far left, like I can say a circle of people, yeah. If those 5 people are dancing, then I'm good. Like from my first track, yeah. So yeah, prayer. Yeah. If those people are dancing, man, yeah. If I can make 5 people dance, then
they can influence the whole crowd.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I kind of feel like the observant of the crowd, it's one thing that you've always kept with you, and it's one thing away from that dollar. Because you said your cousins once told you, yo, read the crowd first. Understand?
Yeah.
Let's say no matter we prepare a playlist. If the crowd is not like fucking with that, you need to
have it
back up. Yeah. So that's one thing that I'm picking up from you. It's you know how to read the crowd, and it's one thing really you picked up way back.
Yeah. So like music, man, yeah. It's been my thing. Like I love music, yeah. So hence I said good time with drama. So growing up at church, like they pick me up and be like, hey nigga, don't you wanna play drums? Yeah,
let's touch on that, because sorry, dog, to cut you off. The first time I was exposed to you were playing drums, you was playing drums. So let's talk on that. How did that come about, you becoming a drummer?
So like I'm saying, Gucci, it was from church, yeah. So like growing up at church, so like I'm a big fan of God, should I say? So yeah, bebabona ukuthi le ntana le okay ihlala khona something. So Dwana, don't you wanna learn music, yabo? I was like, yo, why choose me? Yabo?
Why me?
Why me? Like ngiyabonakala ukuthi ngiyawuthanda music because mina like I could stare at someone playing like drums or piano. I like ngathlephi, nothing, just staring. Like everyone is busy. Yeah. Mina I'm there like, hey, how does he do this? Yeah. So maybe they picked up ukuthi Antwana.
Interested.
Yeah. So ngafunda, like, funny enough, my first instrument that I learned was a keyboard. Hey, keyboard was, yeah.
You also play?
Nah, I'm not. Okay, I can play a few songs, maybe 2, 3, but then, hey, I was like, hey, too many keys,
Yeah,
bro.
too many keys, yeah.
Too many keys, bro.
Too many keys.
Yeah, my phone, but then I was like, yeah. So, like, shout out to Umchitalo, who was a sound engineer, something. So he could pick up good and that's like asimnandi. Asimfake somewhere
My
else.
drums, yeah.
So the guy I was playing with the other day is the one that taught me drums. So yeah, shout out to TK, yeah.
Shout out to you, dog.
Yeah, ngifundisa, okay. Some people came, bangifundisa nabo, yabo. So confidence nayo ngasho ukuthi from church, yabo. For, like, as you say, ukuthi you read ukuthi the emotions, like, another thing about music is about emotion.
True.
Ukuthi it's like you portraying a message on music, even if it can be a beat, maybe a piano or a synth, but you're portraying a message ukuthi emotion ukuthi feel this is how I'm feeling, yabo. So from church you can't be rolling. You must read with now climax, now I must relax, yabo.
True.
So yeah, I found that and then started playing, yabo. So yeah.
As much as a lot of people, bro, like by place on duty, yeah, I mean, bro, I still pray, but I don't go to church. But a lot of talents are formed or recognized at church.
Yeah.
Like I'm one of those people, and I'm dog. I started taking pictures as I'm doing. Next moment, I was one of the biggest photographers, like Hendrina.
Yeah.
So, but it's not that thing I got into doing. You need it, especially when you got like a love for music. A lot of instruments players, a lot of singers, bro, they will tell you I actually started at church. So esontweni, dog, yeah.
It's like that.
So le mqonyanyana lo waselokishini ukuthi hayi isonto ilandani nayi eneceleni bafethu.
Nasetambana.
No.
And since you raised the indaba ukuthi this thing in music started church, like Bokabs, like bafundi piano church, like I could name, like, I'm a musician
Abaya, dog. Same here.
Yeah. Lento le iqala something.
And I also said this ukuthi I want as soon as you start something at church, just so you know it's gonna go big. I'm speaking from experience, gents. You can say whatever, you can go argue with your grandmother. But then your church, if you wanna in my dog,
that's what the blessing is, basically.
Exactly, dog, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you get exposed now. It's also marketing in some sense. You might not think of it like that, but because now Usagaya has Choguti Upumbis and
yeah, Upumbi.
Sports to say one page.
Yeah.
Okay, come and just also help me out here on to hype up my crowd as well, to keep them coming. Although saying I'm like
but it's the same shit that happened to me, bro.
Example, yeah.
Same shit that happened to me. I mean, I started taking pictures of Sontweni, dog. That's when I got my exposure. Next thing, when a person has a party, hey, man, you find out Sontweni, wara.
Exactly.
Get a call, get money afterwards. I wish it like that. So, gents,
start somewhere.
Yeah, Sontweni, my feet.
Yeah, true, mfethu ngoba. So, like, as I'm a DJ and thingy in the drama, so I had a band. So, like, one of the guys was like, hey, this thing in hands and I want to church, but then don't you wanna come and play maybe jazz, maybe some I was like, hey, I should break it down to the guys and maybe see Gucci. Yeah. And then they love the idea, got to play with singing now, like ML or yeah ka estupini yabo. So then tiqale
esontweni gents esontweni. Oh, 2 hours nyana nje ngeSunday, 2 hours. Come on, mfethu, come on.
We will see.
How? So, okay, you also mentioned that you a brand ambassador.
Earlier on, yeah. I think
touch
that
it.
was before the pod,
Yeah, before the pod, yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tsepang yabo.
Oh, Tsepang.
Yeah.
Whack.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Whack, man.
So untwana like ngabona like his first t-shirt yabo. It was, I'm not sure, it was Wexan yabo. I was like, hey nigga, like I have to get this t-shirt. And I was like, okay. And then I bought it. Okay, I rocked it. The second one was Work Life yabo. Like, okay. And then he was like, hey nigga, you fuck with the brand. So why don't you like be a brand ambassador? I was like, man, I'm not that peak. I'm not, yeah, I was like, nah, man, DJ, nah. So since then, I never looked back. So like I rock work. Some like people who have a background in hip hop say like, why work? Something something that is wacky.
Something that's lame.
Yeah.
But it's
So
misunderstood.
Yeah,
There's a meaning behind it.
Yeah, so
but that's also smart.
Yeah.
It's smart, yeah.
I think it's we all crowned kings or something.
It's winners and crown kings.
Winners and crown kings.
Yeah.
Sorry, my guy, but it's
so
knows, yeah.
So yeah, I'm even working it.
Yes,
So
sir.
shout out to Tsepang, yeah. So if you wanna be a winner and a crown king or queen,
Contact
give me a
them,
shout.
yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, dog. Me and that nigga used to go to the same primary.
Oh yeah.
Korefontein. Shout out to Korefontein and shout out to you, Tsepang, dog. Yeah. And he's got like the whole passion because he used to go to our church as well. He used to be a drummer now.
Yeah.
Something. And it's classic, but it's underrated, dog.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a story for another day. Story for another day. Yeah. So, any future plans like 2 years from now on? Let's start small. Okay, five.
This year 5. Yeah, it needs to be long term.
Maybe let's start here. Go 2 years.
Yeah.
So
Definitely 5.
So I would say this year maybe on my birthday month I wanna release a mixtape. No, not a mixtape. An EP. Because I literally did a mixtape like with all my unreleased songs. So like people were like, yo, like is this really you, yabo? So it was me and the guys. So even though ngasimnandi, but then I could tell them, man, don't ngifuna the song, yabo? So expect like music. Maybe on my birthday month, I'm not sure, but then yeah,
somewhere around there.
Yeah, music, more music, yeah. So maybe next year I wanna thingy ish, but then sometimes I think I wanna plan wako.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yeah.
I saw you just like kind of
yeah. But then expect more music from the DJ side. Yeah, can see me, catch me on the next event somewhere in Kasi or out of Kasi. From the drama side, yeah, can catch me at church
every Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday. Then sometimes we might do my Sunday session, your favorite part, bro. So yeah. Cool, yeah. More music. Yeah, more music. So yeah, more and another thing, sorry. So I'd like to like Google a podcast. Like we have I'm a guest. I'm a guest from different genres, from different like from deep house, but then deep house has a lot of subgenres. So we feature, yeah. So there's soulful, there's dub, there's lounge.
Oh yeah.
So we feature I'm a guest. So it's still in the pipeline. So somebody pick might be in the guest. Yeah, boy. Might be a guest for Rush Hour Addiction. So yeah, look out for that also. So yeah.
So in terms of the podcast, is it like strictly deep house? Mafai, maybe about my piano, about my Afro tag. Is it strictly nje?
Nah, it's strictly deep house.
Okay.
But then Mina as to my set, like I'm a set one, I play deep house like for like 45 minutes. Maybe if it's an hour set. 45 minutes I play deep house. Then for the rest of the like 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes, I play Afro tech and this genre. Thingy, three-step.
Just step, yeah.
So yeah, if maybe you three-step DJ, Afro tech, yeah, we can take that. But then I'm a piano, not so much.
Not so much. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. My guy, I see like you have drumming, podcasting, DJ. Probably there's still more.
Yeah.
How do you juggle all this?
Yeah.
Donkey. You're just one guy.
The thing is, in fact, discipline,
Yeah.
discipline. So ungenzi kakhulu. And another thing, time management, time management. Izinto zakho zingaclash, yabo. Ungazitholi sekumele udj-ya ngapha kumele udlala ama-drums, yabo. And another thing that helps me, I really like love music. Yeah, I'll keep on saying that. I love music.
Passionate,
Yeah, I love music. Like not to say I love deep house, maybe I love gospel only. Like I fuck with all the genres.
Yeah.
So if you love it, it's simple.
It's easier.
Yeah. So if you do it under the rest is kuba lula, yabo. But then if maybe uyenza ngoba ubani uyayibona, ubona uyayenza, it must come from
within.
Yeah. So if ayikho kuwe vele,
I like it.
yeah. So I mean, I live, breathe music, yabo. La uzongibona khona
No music.
I'm sure you were very down when kind of like, music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just that time we say, I'm ready. This thing is speaker. And the guys like music. Learning music. So I'm like thinking, oh shit.
Yeah,
We
like
fucked up. We fucked up.
Yeah.
so like even my mom knows, say the neighbors know that Mntwana ish is gonna pump music like from early until late. So yeah. Because I have to prepare for set, I have to prepare for church, for a gig, maybe sodlala somewhere, drum, a band. So yeah, music. And like as you asked Guti, how do I juggle around? So if it was something else, maybe not music related, but maybe it would be hard. But then these things English mentioning, it's all music
Related.
Yeah. So maybe if I was a photographer, like, hey, I have to switch off music, then
Yeah.
but then it's always music. Yeah.
So, Doug, if people want to book you, like, bakuthola kanjani? Do they email you? Do they text you? Do they inbox you? Like, what do I need to do in order to
There's a
a
manager,
manager, or there's a person that I need to go through before ngithola wena?
Nah, there's not a manager. That's far. But then hey, you never know. Maybe use that tooth. Next time uthi tinta to the manager. But then yeah, if you book you can email me at should I drop it?
Yeah, drop it.
Yeah.
Not we're gonna add the.
We're gonna edit.
Yeah, it's njabuloinfinite20@gmail.com. So and then you can give me a ring. It's on 064 724 7726. Then you can DM me on Insta. It's @_infinite_SA. So I go Facebook guys off limits.
Okay.
Facebook, WhatsApp, you can call me, email me,
Or
DM me
DM, yeah.
on thingy on Instagram, but then Facebook, hi my guy. But
Be
then
straight to the point.
yeah.
Masiloko shabo hi, wola 8.
How are you?
Yeah.
I hope your day is going well.
Ngathi ufuna ukungishela, hi
Yeah,
handsome.
what are you doing? Get to the point.
Yeah, maybe futhi ngathi wrong because maybe if ubhalele something that maybe uhlale ku-story sakho uthi ekuse I wanna book you 1 2 3 1 2 3 how do you charge 1 2 3 yabo?
Yeah.
I might reply, maybe we can take it to you calling me or
It's in
whatnot.
danger. Yeah.
Maybe not exposed to thingy, to the socials, maybe who instant and that. Maybe you don't have my number. So yeah. Or on Facebook, I'm Jabulu Christoph. Yeah.
We're gonna put the handles. So, Dog, when I asked Uti what's that one event that you played that's on your highlights, you also mentioned Pitori. I wanna hear it's a Pitori kwenzakalani ufike kanjani Pitori.
So kwenzeka ngespan yabo. Like I used to work somewhere. Yabo. So nangida Pitori. Like I used to work Monday to Friday, and Saturday, Sunday I'm free. Okay, over Sunday is for being in church.
Yeah.
So Saturday I used to go out, maybe buy kota. Yabo?
Yeah, ubonindawo,
Yeah.
Umi nabachika.
So there was this guy I bumped into, yabo? Ngiyothenga kota. It's like yeah. So like me, I like to socialize. Maybe start a conversation. Ngawa something, call a conversation, yabo?
Yeah.
So this guy is a kuluma. Say, hey, okay, language, ekhuluma isiTswana or Sepedi la. So we had to communicate in English. So as a kuluma, who you are, where you from, yabo? And that guy was actually a DJ.
Damn.
Yabo?
Okay.
It's like, hey, my nigga, I'm a DJ. I was like, hey, I'm also a DJ. I was like, okay. It's like, hey, nigga, there's this place that I play near resident. Yabo? Like, okay. It's like, yeah, come tonight and rock some set. Yabo? And then on the next one we might compensate you. I was like, nah, not tonight, yabo. Because I was kind of tired from work, yabo. It's like, let's do it next week. Untwana wagcina sekangifake kuma-poster. Yabo? Like it took my name wangifaka ku-poster. Like yeah, I used to stay a social group. So
Oh yeah.
forgot the name of the
club.
But then it's seduze nase-M17 khona i-Vix Cafe. So ayada ngisende i-location. Fika la, hayi. I rocked. Hayi, mfana, yo.
Yeah.
Beyangibiza this guy from Mpumalanga.
Oh, this guy from Pumalanga.
This guy from Pumalanga. So yeah, I rocked it. And then when I was free, I used to pull up, rock a set, get paid. Yeah, so they even went as far as wanting to make me a resident DJ. But then I had to come back eKasi due to uphela kwesibani. Yeah, so yeah.
As you talk, in all of that, I mean, I'm seeing God.
Yeah.
Like there was God during 17. Imagine like bumping to a person that you do not know. At the same time, that person is doing the very same thing that you are doing. Next thing, sekakufaka kuma-fly dog susu. Lapho there's paper in dog. That's God.
Yeah,
That's God. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't believe in coincidence.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. Yeah.
Yeah. So, hence you mentioned ukuthi kuyahlangana. Vele kuhlangane nje umangala la. How come? Yabo? So, bengahlala at the place la ePiet Retief, yabo? Nakhona mayelana nespan. So, ngahlala ngizela ispan vele, yabo? Then I bumped into other guys, futhi. Yabo? It was last year. Yeah, last year. So I bumped into these guys. Hey, my guy, what do you do? Yabo? Abachaze. Oh, this guy. Oh, those guys who really fucked with the music. Like they would come to my room, yabo? So I was renting. They would come to my room like, hey, brah, you should pull up. Hey, the people like want you. So, and another thing, at nang figure church, like they could spot me. Me nang say church could see this one. It's either he loves my instrument or he plays them. So
either the two.
Yeah. So bang sport and a corner on a Sunday, ngizele ngizivakashele. Yabo. And then this pastor was like, hey, you should pull up in the practice. I don't have someone who plays drum. Okay, there's someone who play my kids. So yeah, a corner sing the car. Yeah. So everywhere I go, man, shoot prayer, man. No thandaza izinto zakho.
Zenzeka mfethu. Yeah.
Yabo.
Seems like nah, it was one of the same thing. But sports I would say also drums.
Yeah.
Nah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Except this time maybe you were kind of like older in that sense.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and njengoba ngishuthi last year, yabo. So man, you can see ukuthi hayi Ntwana really loves this, yabo. Like futhi man, I can give it all to God ukuthi faith. Yo, I'm fine. Yo, uNkulunkulu mfana. God is good, yabo. Like mina, I think I should say this, yabo. So mina, in the past, ngaphandle komsebenzi lo nguthola here and there, ngiphila ngo-music gawo. Yabo? So yeah, music, as I said, I live, breathe music. So ayifihleki le nto. Nomuntu
Ongakwazi
ongangazi ukuthi Ntwana, don't you even abanye baze bathi awugquli Ntwana.
Do you?
Nah.
It sounds like you have that voice.
Busy nyana. Okay.
God, I used to rap music, man. I used to rap. I think there was
Sorry.
Yeah.
So 3 here we used to rap. There was a stage where we used to rap.
So there was this guy, like my dude, like my high school friend, like back in 2014, like here at the studio, yeah, so like Mina, hip hop was big.
Yeah, at that time, I say hip hop was the shit.
So like, it's like, yo, my guy. Like I used to write. Like I still have like my
lyrics.
My lyrics. So Ntwana, I always see you writing. Being balana seski.
Sure.
Ntana ngihlale ngibona ubhala. Do you rap? Mina ish. Yabona ngihlale ngishaya ngithi nah, I don't do that. Yabo?
Yeah.
Like nah, pull up, yabo? Pull up at the studio, sibone ukuthi singahlanganisana. So I have a record nontwana, maybe somewhere ku PC yakhe. But then ish, I could see reception in hip hop. It was in yeah, so that's why I was like, hey.
Let me go to
Yeah.
You also mentioned earlier about you kind of like producing, but not fully tapped into that.
Yeah.
Take us on that journey of like did you just start DJing as well, or a producer, and what were the steps that you took?
No, like as ngisho ukuthi untwana like from okay, not me ngamusha umntwana would be a thing. So because that was the first time I got exposed to FL Studio. Ngijwayele mina ama-visual. Program bengiyazi ku-PC visual, yabo?
Sure.
So FL ngibona kuye. Utaifa, yeah.
Shout out to
Taifa.
Taifa.
Shout out to Taifa. So from lapho bengibona man. Umntana nakhe engasimnandi, but then wow, like he grew into this thing. Yabo. From lapho i-FL bengibona ukuthi okay, kwenzeka so this is how we put it. But then back then, 2014, bengingasi into ukuthi I could see myself making a song. Yabo? It was like, okay, I know how it works. Itil so yabo kulandela. But then last year, yabo, got to sit in the studio. Yabo, studio sa Scanzo. Shout out to Udaide. SG Music.
I know the name. Well, like us, Scanzo.
Yeah, Scanzo. So
Shout out to you.
hey, we're giving a lot of shout outs. So yeah, shout out to him.
It's a norm, like we do it.
So yeah, shout out to him. So I was once a resident DJ at S2E2, yeah. So being a resident DJ, so he plugged me, yeah. So this music thing. So I came to S2E2. And I texted him, Gucci, I'm gonna pull up. Can you please put me in, squeeze me in? Maybe no man 30 minutes. I was like, nah, pull up.
He didn't keep.
Yeah, what?
He didn't.
So I rocked the set, and the nigga went crazy. Like, yo, why, man? Why feeling alone?
How?
Yeah, what? So I so sapping the relationship. So wagcina sengiyi-resident, yabo? It's like, ntwana, buya la. Uphethe into abantu abayifunayo, abantu abayithandayo. So ngabe uyi-resident. So saphusha. So mina ngamchazela ngitana. Ufuna keep music so. I was like, relax, got you. So studio set up nani. So as you asked ukuthi what goes down. So mina, I would say ntwana maybe make a yeah, and then he does it. Yeah, like ntwana yeah. Shout out to TK also. It was like on the keys.
Keyboards,
yeah. Rock the keys.
Wait, TK is the nigga that plays keys there, something, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to you, dog.
So that nigga, that's my nigga, yeah.
Why mazanga naye?
Commitments, yeah. All
right, okay.
So sipara lento, yeah, from the beat to synth to piano to log drum. Okay, we put some log drum here and there just to spice things up, yeah. Because music, man, ngiyindlela this manje, yabo. So siyayipaka lento. So ngasho ukuthi I'm also a producer, yabo, because it got to a point whereby bengikhona ukuzibhakela i-beat, even though I can't play maybe ama-keys. Maybe le nto engiyicabangayo. So like I have the idea in my head, but then I can't really
take it out.
Yeah.
Okay. I sing it about.
Yeah, so I'll say Dana yenza so, Dana yenza so, Dana yenza so, and it will come out dope. So yeah. But then it beat I can lay it down.
Yeah.
Because they told me Dana, this bars you put 1, 2, 3, and they had a pad where like from like my background the drums, so I understand tempo. So yeah.
Doc, that's not popcorn because it's cool. Yeah, popcorn. So like this guy through the phone, like I kept on calling him Big Dog. He was like, Doc, why are you calling me Big Dog? I was like, Joe, I respect my elders. He was like, elders, for sure you cheating on 2 years or something. I'm like, no, dog, no matter you cheating on 2 years. Like, you're still old though. Yeah.
Someone calling you Big Dog, like you like calling me Big Dog. I was like, hey, now I feel like I'm this huge person.
No, dog, it's respect, dog. Like I remember Nekati, you came to me, bro. You came with respect. I was like, damn. Now I should also like reciprocate. Let me give you what you're giving me. So you can just dog. It's like this.
Yeah. Cool, man. Yeah. Since you touched on respect, yo, faith. If you wanna like go far, like respect
comes first, the dog. Yeah, regardless. Regardless, yeah.
Man, I like. Okay, sorry to cut you off. So like, there are 3 words like that I use, like on my daily basis. Sorry, please, and thank you. So if kuvokhephi yakho nale lawo magama lawo mfethu soba great.
Dog, like those words, they go an extra mile. Dog, I can get somebody's attention, or I might get blessings from somebody just by saying sorry, thank you, and please.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And because of your respect, also and you never know.
Yeah.
And a loyal foot because you showed the same respect.
It goes on, bro. It's like a snowball. Keeps on growing.
So very no for need, just like start practicing it out. Showing and stuff. When I hence why I was like, it's not
man, yeah, come on,
it's more like
yeah, man. I'm really big on respect.
Yeah.
Especially elders. I'm not your elders, bro.
You are.
Yeah. It's different it's okay, not to say it's umdala, but then true.
Yeah.
Not normally a few months, yeah. Respect has to be there.
I'm kidding on Poco now. It's I'm not you with it.
Yeah.
So are we getting into culture? Is it safe to go into culture?
Before we go to culture, that's what I'm composing. Let me just check.
Keep it rolling, though, because now something I want to touch on.
Okay, touch on. Let's touch on that.
No, you can do whatever. I want to tell you how him and I met. Did I tell you how we met?
You want to tell the people that you told me.
So he had the big dog that I have. Okay, for those who do not know, we go to the same church. Understand?
Yeah.
So after church, I got a duty to pack out or pack in actually. I'm a speakers. So when I walked up there, the guy was like, "Hey, are you the guy from the podcast?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm the guy from the podcast."
You're famous, man.
That's when I saw this thing of ours is actually growing, and yeah. So I was like, "Yeah, dog, I'm the nigga." I was like, "Yeah, I saw your podcast to Tushala, and it's dope." I was like, thank you, dog. I was like, we can actually, we can actually have you since you're a drum. I was like, I would also love to be there. Then he showed me the picture of him on the set. I was like, dog, most D, we need to have you. When I do, you got a lot on your plate, and like people need to know what you deal with. Then we exchanged numbers, and the rest is history. I mean, we're sitting with him here today.
Yeah.
just with that conversation with yo, dog, you're the guy from the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, dog, thank you for the recognition. Like, Kumbon would say, oh, you're that guy from the podcast.
Yeah, man.
Like, it really it means a lot for us as a DaVinci because it shows good. In this that we're doing, I can say there's a difference that we're making. Yeah, and the people actually.
We're not gonna gatekeep.
Which is why I'm like, he should have bought. Oh, is it TK? You call him TK, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I was like, you should have bought him here. But then I actually
maybe he might have also had like a set of questions for you as well. You know,
Yeah.
the type of vibes as bro.
But then we also need him on a pod. And then when he comes to, do you mind coming with him?
No problem.
Yeah.
I out.
See, so it's time now, dog.
No problem.
Yeah. Yeah, and as soon as, because we're always free, so it could be Naxasa, it could be next week. So now we'll be here.
Yeah, we can chop it up. Maybe
Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunday we have Bulan.
No, on Sunday when I'm at church.
Like,
when I'm at church.
Oh, I thought you were like saying the podcast.
Yeah.
We chop it up onto like,
but then we can also do that 2 podcasts in one day. We've done that before. Yeah. Who do we have? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah. This is why being secret. Unless
Yeah, I can't see currently. Oh, when I was to change.
When you went, I think. All right. Eight. Looks of cards and fix more. This part. Right. Okay. So yeah, as mentioned, I think he kind of like mentioned we have e-culture on the podcast.
Yeah.
So what we usually do is we have a question from the previous guest. We tell you who the previous guest was. Then you leave your question for the next guest. We don't tell you who the guest is. You get the drill. Okay, so the previous guest was King Blast. He's also a producer and sound engineer. And I don't know if he's into DJing as well because I don't think we touched on that. But yeah, he's a producer.
Hip-hop producer.
Hip-hop producers, yeah. Strictly hip-hop.
Yeah.
For now. Yes. Maybe it was what he
know.
Yeah. But anyways, his question was, why did you start doing what you're doing now in the first place?
I believe the question like is simple. It was I don't know, maybe mine will be more simple, but then yeah. Sorry. So at first, man, it's the love. Yeah, what? Yeah, million dollar yens, man, it's hard. Yeah, what? And yeah, man, uthando lento. If you love it, kuzoba simple ukuthi ungadinwa kuyenza, yabo, and ungayenzi ngoba yebo abanye bayenza, yabo. Man, and the inspiration, man, it was big, yabo, because abantu laba who I look up to, like they really like ngathi yini lento le, like deja vu, yabo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It happened before type of.
Yeah. So ezinye izinto zinokwenzeka yabo, or uphuphe deja vu yabo, or uyicabange lento uphinde manje lento ngathi iyenzeka. So some of the things in what I do kuba ngathi yabo deja vu is like man, like I'm really born for this yabo. If there's anything else that I'm born for, zabe ngicamba amanga mfethu. Like I really think I'm born for this. So like uthando man, uthando vele music like was the thing engiyithandayo, like nothing else. Soccer, I've never loved soccer. Sorry to those who love soccer, but then I never like. It's always music, man. It's music. I think the answer for that question is it's the love, man.
It's the love.
It's the love, man. Noma, okay. Sengibeka another context, yabo. So as maybe wakho, yabo. Even if I'm change, maybe body wise, maybe ngathini ezinye izinto change, but then when you love her, akusilula ukuthi man, if there's love, yebo nje mina, I don't see myself doing anything else. That's another thing.
I'm not plan A or plan A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not music, then agiyeko mfethu. Yeah, agiyeko. So yeah, it's the love. It's the love. Love what you do what you love. So yeah.
One thing I'm taking from this podcast is love what you do what you love, discipline, respect, and time management.
True.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the highlight for me on the podcast.
And when you put all those together, the results are success. Nothing else.
Nothing else, dog. Nothing else. Yeah.
Like athi ngibekisele njengoba uyibeka
Yeah.
yabo. So like let's take it. Okay, like you do production and camera, photographer. So if you have time, maybe to practice it and whatnot. Okay, start with the love. If we turn, because you wouldn't be here recording this if being a turn. Maybe PlayStation or watching the repeats
or something.
Yeah, but then uthando, dedication, dedication. So man, respect, hlonipha umsebenzi wakho man, hlonipha. Yabo? Not knowing ukuthi maybe in the past if someone respect your craft, yabo? Uzabe kumoshela, yabo? So mina, I'd really advise you guys ukuthi you shouldn't stand disrespect, young to. So if you feel something, man, your instinct never lies. Yeah. So don't let someone disrespect into it under and oyenza. So respect, love, dedication. Yeah. So yeah. Lizinto lezo if uzenza lezo mfethu,
You never go wrong.
guaranteed success.
I know we're about to wrap it up, ne? But there's one question I kind of like wanted to ask. Ngikhumbula manje when you mentioned love, respect, and all that, and disrespect, uthi to don't let anybody disrespect your craft in that sense, and then take it into heart. Of course, you might have come across such people, and what were the steps that you took in to bring yourself up, keep you going type of vibes?
Yeah. So mina, I have this thing in ngiyisebenzisayo. So for everything I have something. Okay, this is how I'm gonna take all this thing. So bad energy izinto ozikhulumayo ezingekho right for mina angithathi as into embi yabo ngithatha as motivation yabo so if maybe we can say mntwana udlala amasimba sorry to say but mntwana udlala amasimba wena ini yabo tanga uyangimotivate ukuthi next time I go in harder yeah like shit is going to go down so and another thing like nawuthe eish mina ngithathi shuthi mina I'm more ngithatha them izinto eziningi ezi-wrong ngizisebenzise ukwenza into right yangithola so if wena uzothi kimi eish mntwana udlala amasimba yangithola uzoyisebenzisa lento leyo ukuthi next time ngiba best than yabo so if uthi ntwana ish music odlalayo in I'll try to improve on that so okay sharp ama-compliment asharp ntwana shayile hayi boy hayi ngawushaya inamba ntwana yo ntwana yo ish ntwana vele wena afuneki ube lagasi you should be living what okay lokho siya-appreciate shout out to you guys
And don't stop.
yeah and lokho kuyakumotivate ukuthi to go a step further but then ngithatha mina ama-critics if uthi eish ntwana why ugcoke kanje ntwana yawuza umusic odlalayo mara ish why ugcoke kanje next time nangiphula lapha clean nangithola yebo nawuthe ntwana ish generally uphushayo in I'll try change but then not changing what I am most important not changing what you are yabo so umuntu angafika athi ish ntwana ama-light mancane or ish akhanya bright but then take that as a thingy
convert it into something positive energy instead of taking that negative feedback
exactly so yeah mina ngikuthatha and then turn it around ukuthi how can I like elevate myself to the next level next time lowo muntu lo noma ngaba khona ku-crowd angathi yo again yabo nakafika athi yo acabanga okunye which angeke kuthole yeah so I use it to improve myself so yeah
you got the word exactly like that so now let's get back to culture already as previously mentioned the question and you answered it can you also leave now the question for the next guest
yeah question
Could be about anything.
anything
You can even ask two.
if you want it if you don't want you just ask one
top of my head like if not what you're doing now then what would you be doing yeah that's the question Gucci
What's your plan B?
yeah if ngabe like njengami ukuthi mina I don't have plan B but then if ngabe maybe loyo muntu engizobe ngim-interview maybe akenzi le nto ayenzayo what else yeah so yeah I think that's the question yeah
all right bafethu
yeah
before we wrap it up
and before we get to the shout outs and all that just want to say something because there's like the energy you can kind of feel like once you put umuntu onalama questions hello fam so shout out to him he actually had personal things that he had to attend to in elsewhere so yeah shout out to him for actually accepting with okay as in machita vegan is fine mina I'll be elsewhere and so yeah I just wanted to give him a shout out for that and yeah
I just want to give a shout out to our guests, bro, like for making time to come through. Like it really means a lot to us. It really shows the amount of respect that he has for us, and we appreciate that, dog. We're really honored to have you here, and let's just hope it's not the last time you're here with us.
Definitely, hopefully.
So, Infinity Dog, thank you for being here.
Thank you for blessing us with your presence, basically. There's some lessons that we also taking from this. Because I won't lie, but I'm gonna. This is why I took what I was saying. There's a respect. There's love what you're doing.
What you love,
time management.
Yeah.
Time management thinking. Give me. I need to fix that, and I need to fix that, and I'm kind of working on it. Because like non-figure engine, it wasn't really long that we took. So this is Elana. So that's another thing. So yeah, time management. So gents, my advice to you all is time management, respect, and all the things that our guests also say.
Love what you do and what you love.
Yes. Any shout outs that you want to give out to a couple of your friends or type of vibes?
I say shout out to Amachita that push the thing, the deep house. So like this genre is not for everyone. So even if normally get critics, but why don't you change to my piano? So I don't have a problem with my piano. So fuck with, as I said, with music, it's my thing. So shout out to the likes of Abu Manjaro Dance or that's the legend. Shout out to Abu Stog or shout out to Fortune, Abu Tulane, Cavani, man. If I'm mentioning but then man, shout out to those guys, and last but not least, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you, man. This thing that you're doing is really beautiful, and man, another thing, last thing, is a chance consistency. If you keep like doing this, you'll see my way to, and trust in God. So
Definitely. And it's a wrap.
From Ushezi, bye bye.
Bye bye.